Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's not a date or time specific reading. Whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. So you could be here as a cross watcher for a Taurus, and keep in mind that sometimes the message comes through more to you than it is about your person. So do keep that in mind, because that's what we're talking about, we tarot readers. When we say cross watchers, the energies can come through reversed. That's actually true for anybody. You could be here as a Taurus and say, yeah, no, that's more about my person than it is about me. But I'm reading for relationships, so you should see flavors of both of your energies anyway. Okay, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us here by subscribing. Click. Personal private readings are available once again. They were gone for a few years, but they started back up last month. So there's a link down below in the description box below the video. If you scroll a little bit, you'll see it. Takes you to the booking page. You can read all about it there. And I'm sold out right now, but new spots open every day. So every weekday, I should say. All right, so let's jump in. This is Sacred Traveler. Let's pull a card to activate the reading. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. That's a beautiful message. Yes, we are traveling together, aren't we? Support is all around you. Speaking of that, we have now got this whole series of readings is dedicated to Venus, the Venus in Leo transit. She moved into Leo yesterday on June 5th, and she will be there. She's normally in any sign for about 3 weeks. She's going to be in Leo until October, because she will have her retrograde in the sign of Leo. I know, it's amazing. So, yeah, planet of love in the fiery sign of romance and playful energy and creative self-expression. So anything's possible. All right, here we go. I'm doing a modified Celtic cross. I'm just going to pull the cards, give you my impressions, and then we can clarify where needed. Oh, wow. Whoa. Yeah, you see that? Spirit's message here, and then hidden energy and the outcome position. Something's being manifested. Keep your chin up. Summon up. This is a support card, by the way. These two help each other. It's about, the strength card is about getting a leg up. And so support is all around you. Makes sense. But this feels to me like Spirit's message is about gathering up your strength, your courage, and your confidence to overcome any challenges. And something's being manifested in the hidden energies. And then going forward, it's all fate and destiny, things unfolding in divine time. So 3 major arcana here, very powerful. But back to the main part here, we have the Queen of Pentacles is how we're showing up in the reading here. It is about, to me, the Queen of Pentacles and the King is about life partnership. It's occurring here in 3D. It is about having the ground beneath your feet. It's a self-care card as well. So I'm saying that for a reason, because what's crossing you here is this 10 of Wands. There's something weighing on you very heavily. You've been through a challenging time, which is why Spirit's saying, get your game face on, you can overcome it. But first you have to release it. So there's some energy here of unburdening yourself, Taurus, or whoever you are watching in case you're a cross watcher. In unconscious awareness, the 6 of Wands is talking about meeting in the middle, maybe some form of reconciliation, forging a win-win outcome. In the past, we have the Page of Wands. That could be about some anticipated good news, or maybe a message, something lighthearted. The Page of Wands doesn't take itself too seriously. But I feel it kind of is like an initiation energy, where the Ace of Wands is the igniting of the torch of passion. The Page of Wands is like striking the matchbook. So if that helps you see the energetic difference here. In conscious awareness, we are looking at life partnership, right? This is the twin flame 1111 card. As a lot of tarot readers see it, it's the beginnings of life partnership. Now going forward, we have the Hermit. So the Hermit is talking about attention to self, as is the Queen of Pentacles. So I am feeling there's some need to go within. There's something calling you within for personal growth, self-exploration, introspection, more self-awareness, more insight into your own inner workings. That's the beauty of the Hermit. But it does require you to kind of pull yourself off the grid a bit and to forge that journey on your own. So we'll see what that's about. It could be speaking about your person who may be kind of MIA or feeling unapproachable. We'll see when we get to the clarifiers. But let's look at the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Three of Swords, the Devil, Page of Wands again. Okay, so because I see the Page of Wands now underneath, coming from the bottom of the deck with the Devil, I do feel like there's been some player energy. It's just too much to bear anymore. You're ready for something more long-lasting, something with a future, and a little bit of heart heaviness, heartache here, because you're dealing with something that feels a little like more karmic in nature, patterns being repeated, the person not being as evolved as you need them to be. And it's just really taking a toll here with that Ten of Wands. So that's the cross to bear, right? That's the mountain to climb, is dealing with someone who is either, I'm just going to say controlling. It feels controlling, but also a little manipulative. That's just kind of how it's coming through. So if that aligns with what your experience is, then that's the storyline we're going with. If not, it may not be your reading. It is a general, not a personal, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. The Six of Wands and your unconscious awareness, right? Like at the root of the situation here, something, wow, things have been stagnant in the connection. You really would like some reunion, reconciliation, second chances here. This is a reconciliation card, as is Judgment, or Judgment can be, but it feels like it's all stuck. Nothing's really moving. The Hanged Man also asks you to sort of take the 30,000-foot view. It's almost like a built-in pause to give you the time and space you need to really examine it, as if you're looking down on top of the situation objectively, right? Not subjectively, so that you can see all the players and all the things that have unfolded from every angle. It builds in some safety, right? From a safe vantage point. So there's that too, but I am feeling the stuck energy, like things are just at a standstill. There's not been any reconciliation. Maybe there's no apology, thus forgiveness isn't being offered because it hasn't been requested. Page of Wands in the past. There's our Wheel of Fortune again. I think you were really, I'm seeing you here as the Queen of Cups. Open-hearted. Maybe almost to a fault. I'm just getting a sense of a little bit of doormat energy. I'm not calling you a doormat. I'm saying sometimes when we are in love, or we feel that this is a person we belong with, or we can envision a future with, we tolerate a lot of baby BS that we otherwise would not if we weren't as invested. That's what I mean. Sometimes we make ourselves a little bit of a doormat to somebody who's just in it for the minute, while we're in it for a long haul committed energy. So that's what I think I'm seeing here in the past, really waiting for divine time to arrive. And I'm not sure that it did, although we have the Wheel of Fortune in the future as a possible outcome. So we'll see when we get there. Now let's see the Four of Wands in your conscious awareness. Yeah. Look at that. All your energy focused on the future. I want my happily ever after. I want a marriage. I want a family. I want to grow a life with somebody, right? It doesn't matter your age. You're thinking long term down the road, walking hand in hand through life with somebody that you love and adore and can tolerate on a daily basis. And there's some, this preoccupation with it. And underneath is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands, to me, is always talking about a passionate return, but it kind of does, it's impulsive. So with the Knight of Wands in your unconscious awareness, one part of you is really wanting this person to return, right? So you can have some form of reunion. And the other part of you is aware and worried about repeating the same pattern. Okay, like an in and out, on and off kind of a situation. So while you're thinking about the future and you're preoccupied with that in your unconscious awareness, wanting this person back, but also worrying about their staying power. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You want your King of Pentacles, someone that shows up for you, that doesn't come in the front door, go right out the back door. And we're dealing with the Page of Wands, which we have twice now. Which is, like I said, it's nice energy for flirtation. It's not great for long term. So let's see the Hermit. I do see you pulling back. I do see this Hermit as your energy. Pulling back, following your true north, your North Star, keeping hope alive while you do a lot of inner work. There's an important decision that you have to make before you can leap. So it's a look before you leap. And it feels to me like no one can help you with this important decision. So you may need to journey a little bit. When I say that, what I'm referring to is journal. Okay. I personally use my little recorder right on my cell phone, and I just record my thoughts and I put the phone away. I don't write as easily because I want something more readily available and I'm more auditory so that I can hear it back and go, oh. So whatever it is that works for you, if you're a meditator, fine. If you work with crystals or oils, fine. But whatever your ritual is, to go within and get very centered so that you make good decisions from a place of clarity and insight, that's what is going to be called for, because you're keeping hope alive here with the Star, and you're preparing to take some form of a leap or maybe a change in direction even, but you need to think it through before you make that decision. So it is a look before you leap, kind of a message for the near future. Spirit's message to you here with the Strength card. Yeah, wow. Well, like I said, the Four of Wands, the Twin Flame card, we've got Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine here. If you want that Nine of Cups wish fulfillment, you have to kind of pick up your chin and know that you can overcome the obstacles if you help each other work through it. Like I said, with the Strength card, she tames the beast protects her in return. They have an eternal bond. If you see that infinity symbol above her head, it is a connection that exists beyond time and space. So I'm feeling like the message is if you want this wish fulfillment, this emotional self-satisfaction, emotional satisfaction and comfort between you, you have to help each other. And it's going to take a little bit of bravery to approach that. And it may be part of your decision-making process. Do you think that person would support you? Okay? So here in the hidden energies, Magician, I kind of like it. I feel your person is, because this is what's hidden from you, manifesting an end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And I feel there's some resistance to it, but it's weighing on them too. So this Ten of Wands is mirrored energy between you. And it definitely is something that you could approach this whole situation by saying, I have a feeling. My intuition tells me this is as burdensome for you as it is for me. Why don't we help each other offload that negative energy, the negative karma, and close out that cycle, because it's available to you to do so. It would not show up in the reading if it wasn't available to you. So I feel in the hidden energies, this person would love nothing more than to close out that difficult cycle and begin a new cycle, but they're in some form of resistance because in their unconscious awareness, it's all been too much. Well, it's been too much for you as well. So that feels pretty much like a twin flame dynamic. And I don't normally go in on that as much as I am here, but I have all the telltale signs in the reading. And I feel like there are harder lessons that you're learning in this connection that feel more negatively charged, more negatively karmic. And that's part of the template that you're working through. That's part of the mission. So the fact that you're both coming in with the Ten of Wands is really great, because the 10 is completion. It's closing out. The next card up would be the Ace of Wands, which is the new beginning and the reigniting the torch of passion and all the motivation and the divine inspired gift of passion, right? It's just really good energy. And I feel like you're about to close out something that's been a drag for both of you. And that's where we go in the future with the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. You manifested it. You're manifesting the divine timing. Yeah, and it's not something that happens overnight. You've got two timing cards here. This is divine time and order. This is organic time, things unfolding organically. The patience required for the Seven of Pentacles says, I set my intentions. I know what I'm manifesting. This feels like destiny is unfolding, and therefore I've got to be patient. I plant those seeds and I allow it to grow organically. Now here's the catch. It can be a little confusing and emotionally overwhelming. So with that Seven of Cups underneath, it means you're going to have moments where you feel super optimistic, and then you're going to be like, why is this taking so long? And it will be fraught with emotional highs and lows. So that's to be expected. But I absolutely see the potential here for closing out whatever this difficult cycle has been, and embarking on a new cycle together. That's just what's coming through. I'm going to give you the astrology. Before I do that, there's a link in the first sentence that's going to take you to the extended. And we're looking at your person. I'm not really seeing their energy here, so I'm just going to call them the Emperor. Okay, your divine masculine. Doesn't matter their sign. That's what we're going with. And it'll be from their perspective, how they see this situation, how they see you, think about you, or feel about you at this moment, what their intentions are toward you and the connection going forward. And I'll close out with some oracles. So that's what the extended is. The link's below. So astrological associations. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn, as is the Devil. Both ruled by Saturn, by the way. So lots of lessons learned, sometimes the hard way when Saturn's in the house. We have the Page of Wands twice, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hanged Man is Neptune, which rules Pisces. Judgment is Pluto, which rules Scorpio. We have the Wheel of Fortune twice, which is Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius. Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. Knight of Wands is more Sagittarius. The Hermit here is Virgo. The Star is Aquarius. And the Fool is the planet Uranus, which is also a ruler of Aquarius. Strength card is Leo. The Emperor is Aries. The Empress is Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra. We have the Magician out twice. It's Mercury, which rules Virgo and Gemini. The World is Saturn, the original ruler of Aquarius and Capricorn. And that's what we've got. So support is all around you, and you can support each other through this shift and the release and the energetic release of a negative cycle, a very negative karmic cycle, and move into a new cycle together. It is available to you. So if this is resonating for you and you want to follow me, the link to the extended is below. I'll be there in a second. Bye for now.